You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me very well, but I am in the train bathroom now and I'm feeling very, very nervous because I am going to the UK PLS for my biometrics for my tier 2 visa because I will be relocating from Nigeria in about a month, and I feel very nervous. I'm scared because obviously it's a new development for me, a new environment, you know, and I don't know, it just feels a bit overwhelming. This is ironic to me really because I've wanted this for the longest time. I remember ever since I was in medical school I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to relocate to the UK for practice. I mean, I've invested a lot of money and time into this. I started this journey back in 2018, but yeah, 2018. That was when I first started this journey. I wrote my IELTS in 2018, wrote my PLAB 1 in 2019. I couldn't write my PLAB 2 in 2020 because of COVID, and I wrote my PLAB 2 in 2021, and I finally got a job after months of applying, and now it's time for me to relocate, and a part of me feels so nervous and scared. Like, what if I get there and I don't like it? What if I get there and it's not what I thought it would be? What if I get there and I'm overwhelmed, you know? So these are the thoughts that are just going through my mind, and I just thought to just like record this so that, you know, I'll just take you guys along with me. Hopefully this video is helpful to any doctors, or doctors mostly, who are thinking of relocating. So today is my biometrics. I'm in the train right now and I'm headed to Lagos. The biometrics is in Ikeja. I chose to do it in Ikeja because if you do it at VI there is an additional fee of £50, and for what? There's nothing. When I went to write my PLAB 2 in the UK, I did the biometrics at VI and I paid the additional £50 and it made no difference whatsoever. And my visa application process was even delayed. I paid for priority visa application, which was supposed to take 5 working days, and mine ended up taking about 18 working days, so it was even delayed. So at this point I was like, I'm just going to do it in Ikeja because there I don't have to pay the extra fee. It makes no logical sense doing it in VI at this point. So yeah, this is just the status update, and this is a way to welcome you to this vlog. We are relocating to the UK, guys. We are relocating to the UK. Hi. Hi. I met Zinket at TLS and his wife. She's so pretty.
I met Otumba
after how long? Everybody's jumping together. We're tired of this country.
They want us to bond. Yes, bonding.
He was serious. So
someone has said they have enough doctors to export.
Anyways, thank you guys for entering my vlog. It was nice seeing you guys.
I'm very pretty.
Stop.
Finally, I can get my nose ring. I've been scared.
Please get it, I beg. There's nothing there.
Alright, bye.
Alright then, bye.
Come on over if you wanna have a good time. No more playing around, but now's the time to cross the line. Show me what's inside that soul, I'll let you feel mine. Come on, let's let our mind and bodies intertwine. I take the weight on my shoulders. As I feel the sky come down on me.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
Chicks are getting so big.
Yes, they're getting fat already.
Never.
Hi guys, so
I can't even smile again.
Baba, allow me to do the intro. Hi guys, for the trillionth time now. Or do you want to do the intro?
No.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time seeing my face, my name is Onika and you're most definitely welcome. So you guys, we have God.
You look like skin. People would think they are light skin.
I feel like the weather is really doing the most because sun has not been shining, so I've not had the opportunity to be sunburnt. Even my sunburn mark feel like it's starting to fade off a bit. But anyways, you guys, we have moved though. We are no longer in Nigeria. Ta-da! There you have it. There you have it. Well, me more permanently than him, because I have a job as a doctor in the UK, but he is going to be coming into the country every now and then because he still has a business in Nigeria that he still has to pay attention to. So his move is more temporary than mine, or more in and out, will I say? Is that the word?
More like Lagos to London, Sha.
Lagos today and London tomorrow.
Whiskey's kind of style, though.
Anyways, but yeah, it's basically that. His is going to be more Lagos to London, while mine is basically going to be mostly London. And yes, as a matter of fact, London is where...
Before your YouTube guys start asking many questions, so how are you guys going to raise your family? I'm going to be in UK more.
Yeah, he's going
I'm
to be
just
in...
going to be away in Nigeria for like a week or two, then back in UK. So
yeah, he's going to be in London for the most part.
Exactly.
He'll be in London for the most part, and then go to Nigeria once, and then come back home, because London will technically be our new home.
At least for now.
At least for now, till we... For now, Sha, basically. That's it. So... why did we decide to take this move, if you may ask and if we may answer? So why did we decide to make this move?
I think that we've already thought about it.
Okay.
I'm pro-Nigeria. I'm
pro-Nigeria too, actually. You know, I started getting pro-Nigeria closer to the time that we started. It looked like we were going to start moving away. I started becoming... because I literally started getting scared of the whole thing. But Nigeria is annoying. That's the long and short of it. Nigeria... it's very, very annoying, but continue.
Okay, so I think that we had to, or we must leave the country, because I don't think we're doing badly in Nigeria. At least we lived in Ibadan, so maybe we lived in Lagos. If we lived in Lagos, maybe we would have been different, but Ibadan was a really cheap place. So Ibadan wasn't so bad for the kind of income that we're getting, but we had to think of the bigger picture, the financial security. Anything could go wrong in Nigeria. The financial security last year was a mess for me, financially. Exactly. So last year was a mess for me. You could be working and not get paid. I wasn't paid. We're in 2022, for crying out loud, and I was literally being owed 6 months out of last year's salary up until yesterday, when they paid 3 months, and they didn't even pay the 3 months in full. So I'm still being owed 3 months from last year. Last year was a mess. I spent the whole year of last year fighting for salary, and it's not like if we didn't work. Do you understand? But those kind of things were the things that just made us, you know, even when I started getting cold feet, because I got cold feet quite a bit in the terminal stages when it looked like everything was going to happen. I started getting cold feet, and I was like, maybe we should just stay in Nigeria, maybe I should just move to Lagos. But those things just made me realize that Nigeria definitely had given us what it had to give, and it was just time for us to, you know, wrap it up and take it to the next level. Thank you, next. Yeah, so I think she said most of it. Then the financial security, then for the kids, actually trying to raise them in a sane environment and trying to give them what the country can give them as to their future and educational and exposure and all of that. But we are not totally not looking back at the country. Like she said, we still have a business that we run in Nigeria. We still plan to do a few more. So basically trying to keep Nigeria, get whatever benefits you can get from Nigeria, like secure your home, but also be abroad to get whatever benefits you can get from abroad, and try to get the best of both worlds, so that in your retirement you can be sure that you live life fully, really. Got all the experience that you could possibly get, and be sure that your kids have the best as to legacies and also as to their own exposure and their own future, really. So and funny thing, this thing has been a very long time coming, because we literally made this decision to move to the UK because the UK is the easiest place to move to as a doctor in Nigeria. As a Nigerian doctor, the UK is the easiest place to move to, and we made this decision to move to the UK in 2018. That's when we first started, and we just thought about it and we're like, okay, let's do it, let's move to the UK. It was supposed to be me though. Yeah, it was supposed to be him, but you know, life happened, things happened. He had already initially tried to even move to Canada for school, but that didn't work out. I got bounced. Because you can just say it. My guy wasn't the smartest kid on the block. I can't say therefore, don't you?
He was not like he did badly, but he wasn't a very serious medical student, and that really reflected in his transcript. So he had a bit of issues getting into the school he wanted. I'm sure if we looked hard enough, he could have gotten into a school, but we tried 2 schools, which were the schools he actually wanted to go to, and
they
because
had what I wanted to
yeah, they had the courses he wanted to do, but because his transcript from uni wasn't the best, if it was my transcript, maybe he would have had a better chance,
5
because
marks different.
I was a better student, I was a serious student in university. But anyways, he was short of like maybe 5 marks or something like that, so he had a B instead of an A,
Something ridiculous like that.
something like that. So he couldn't get into the courses he wanted in the schools that he wanted to. So when the Canada thing didn't work out, we just said, you know what, let's try UK instead, since that's even the easiest place to move to as a Nigerian doctor. So I wrote my IELTS, and I wrote the IELTS a couple of times. And that's funny because I know how to speak English,
Yeah,
and I've never failed any English exam in my I've never even failed any exam.
Wasn't good enough.
I've never failed any exam in my entire life. Do you understand? So it was very traumatizing
Some
for
of
me.
us are used to the drill. So
How can I fail an English exam? Of all the exams in the world to fail, English? Nah, bruv. I cried a couple of times. I actually cried because this was my first experience with failure, quote unquote, in life. So I was like, if it was even a medical exam, I could have understood, but English, like, anyways.
it's good to fail at your young age so you don't cry in your old age too.
Anyways, so I wrote the IELTS 3 times. I'm not even ashamed of it. I wrote it 3 times. The first 2 times I didn't, it's not like I failed because there's no real fail, but with the IELTS for medical migration to the UK, you need to have at least a band 7 and a total band score of 7.5. And I used to get, my total band scores would be 8.5, you understand? But because I was having issues with writing, I'll be getting 6.5 in writing. I needed to have at least a 7. So I wasn't able to use that score, even though my total band score was 8.
I guess you're better at speaking and
Do you
better at
understand?
writing.
Yeah, but he was able to get, I think his total band score was
7.5.
7.5, but he was able to get at least a 7 in everything. So he cleared it once. And even though my total band score was higher, which was 8, on multiple occasions, I still wasn't able to write the exam because I was getting 6.5 in writing. So the 3rd time, Mercy said no. Somebody shout hallelujah.
No,
And
let's see. We decided to go to Port Harcourt.
yeah, we went to Port Harcourt and we stopped writing British Council. We decided to go for IDP and we went to Port Harcourt. The first time I wrote it in Lagos, which was the UKVI. The second one I wrote in Ibadan, and the 3rd one went to Port Harcourt to write that, which was IDP, and I got the desired score, and I even did very well in that one, and that was the one that we used. So
Then we didn't go back to collect the results. So
Yeah.
I had to write on that one.
So we didn't go back. We didn't collect the hard copy results,
Yeah.
the test report form. So earlier in last year, don't let me say earlier, later last year,
Much
maybe
later.
like, it was around maybe
July, August.
July, August of last year, when it was time for me to get my GMC registration. GMC is General Medical Council. They are like the medical regulating body in the UK. So when it was time for me to get that registration, I needed the IELTS result. And I did not have the hard copy IELTS result from Port Harcourt because remember, we didn't collect it. So I had to write another IELTS result. But by then, I already knew the scope of IELTS. I had 3 previous experiences with IELTS, so I was not about to be failing anymore. Do you understand? So
But you were still scared.
I was still scared.
And you still
though.
cried.
I still cried because I was traumatized. I'm like, am I going to write that exam again? But I wrote it again, and child, your girl scored the most, literally.
Like, what can you do without me?
This one was the moral support, but I did really, really well. And it was literally just a walk in the park, literally. So we did the PLAB. I think I skipped some parts, but the PLAB 1 exam, which is the exam that you need to write as a medical person that's trying to move to the UK. I wrote the PLAB 1 exams in Nigeria, in Lagos in 2019. But we didn't have the money at the time to write PLAB 2 in 2019. Plus, our wedding was in 2019 as well. And we were financially committed to the wedding. Even though we didn't have that much financial input in the wedding, because we didn't really have money, but we were still financially committed to the wedding. So all the money that we had,
I say we did, like we spent actually.
We did, but I'm saying like it's not like
yeah.
it's not like the typical like Igbo wedding.
Yeah,
how
obviously would have died.
it was mostly our parents that paid for the wedding. We just paid for how we looked. You understand? Which is our outfits,
Photography.
and photography. That was basically all we paid for. We didn't pay for hall decor, food. We didn't pay for any of that. So, but even at that, we were still financially strained because I was just a copper at the time. I was earning 45,000 naira, and he was working.
Doing 2 jobs.
He was doing 2 jobs, and I think his take home was about
200,000
naira at that time. So we were still financially strained. Anyways, we couldn't afford to write the PLAB 2 in 2019, so we already pushed it to 2020. And then COVID happened, so we couldn't write the PLAB 2 in 2020 again because of COVID, you know. So in 2021 in February, I went to write the PLAB. By then we're a lot more financially stable because I had gotten a better job and he had definitely gotten a better job, so we were a lot more stable then, so we could afford to write the PLAB 2 in 2021. So by February, March, that's when I wrote the PLAB 2 exam, and we did all that we needed to do, the registrations, all the payments, and by October I had gotten a job in London. Yeah, so that was how it happened. And by December we moved out of Nigeria to the UK, but like I said, mine more permanently than his. So I just thought to give you guys an update. This is New Year, new country type of things. You guys get ready for all the UK content. All the videos that you're going to be seeing subsequently are just like our moving processes, everything, that how I sold our stuff, because we sold our furniture and I was the one that did most of that. So how I sold our furniture, how I resigned from work, everything like that, and then our journey to relocation, everything. So if you want to see more about that, then keep on watching.
If you can move out of that country, try to.
Wow, you said that country.
Just kidding, dude. If you don't really have to move out.
Wow, I look so fresh. Is it the weather that's making me look fresh like this? Because, child, what is this freshness?
It's the Samsung phone.
But why are you not looking fresh?
I'm looking fresh, but I'm just worried about this. It's not
We have been eating, you guys. We have been eating. We are currently in quarantine, but guys, we have been chopping the life of our head in this country, and we're already getting fat. Look at my guy. He's having the cerebral foods from not even smiling. No, can you imagine?
Like,
oh my gosh.
They're in the gym in Nigeria.
But yeah, moral lesson of this story,
Jesus
guys.
Christ, my hands are folding into 2.
Yeah, you have that handful. For
Jesus.
me, I've had it for a while, but mine is not even showing right now.
Why is mine so pronounced?
Let me pull down. Well, it's showing, no.
Jesus Christ.
You know, this, when your hand starts doing this, when you start having the line, when you just put out your hand like this, that's sign of fatness.
Like your bone is
separating from the fat. This is the fat and this is the bone. We need to do something about it. Anyways, yeah, moral lesson of this story. What's the moral lesson of this story?
I think moral lesson is plan as a couple and you guys will be fine, really. Try to do things together. It makes things easier, actually. Yes, and because we actually planned all of this together, so even when times were uncertain and all of that, but because we already had plans, it just became a walk in the park. So it kind of looked easy, it wasn't too stressful. Yeah, so we just, and then also timing matters. You don't force the narrative, really. I think that at the end, I don't like putting the God thing, but at the end of the day, God's timing is just the best. So
yeah,
it happens once it's God's time. It just happens with you. So we actually didn't. We lived our life. So those of you who follow our YouTube see that we actually enjoyed our life in Nigeria, and so it wasn't looking like, oh, we are going to UK. We need to
stop doing all the things that we like to do.
Save, like, nah.
We still saved, but not to the point that it would affect our daily life. We were still able to do everything that we wanted to do.
We're combining income, and so it was just easier to plan as a unit. So it's easier to get things done.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Peace out, suckers. Oh, no, not suckers, lovers.
I thought those were not allowed on YouTube.
Yes, it's not actually, but bye, guys. Tell them bye.
Bye, guys.
Why are you sounding like you're tired?
No, I'm sounding like I'm an adult.
Is this the adult sound?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Bye.